Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Ignition Time. The American Rescue Plan, the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan, the massive, whopping, cha-ching. There you go. You see that? $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan was excessive. The upcoming American Jobs Plan, the massive $2.25 trillion American Jobs Plan is excessive. The $1.8 trillion upcoming American Families Plan, which is part of the infrastructure proposal, I guess we can call it Infrastructure 2.0, the massive $1.8 trillion American Jobs Plan is excessive. In fact, all of these excessive plans will lead to inflation. They are anti-growth and will cripple the economic recovery of the country. In fact, they will prevent the creation of jobs, and they could lead to job loss. And in addition, get this is really important, this has the potential to crush the economy. And here's why. The best welfare program is a good paying job. These aren't my words. These are the words of the one and only former director of the White House Economic Council, Larry Kudlow. Larry, what's up, buddy? How are you? Larry has his own show on Fox News. So why did the one and only Larry Kudlow say that all of President Biden's new measures are anti-growth? They are recovery killing and they can cripple America's economic recovery. Why did he say that the best welfare, the best form of welfare is a good paying job? Folks, before I dig into those comments, I want you to know, in case you're wondering, why am I featuring Larry Kudlow? I want our viewers and subscribers to understand both sides of the story. This channel, the Ignition Time channel, is about the country, the economy, as well as our money. I have enough faith, enough confidence in our viewers and subscribers that you will come to the right decision. But I think it's important for us always to understand both points of view. Let's take a look at this fascinating segment featuring some thoughts from Larry Kudlow and the one and only Senator Ted Cruz, the Republican from the great state of Texas. This is what Larry Kudlow said. He talked about his concerns about, I quote, the war on investments and wages by President Biden. He called it Biden's Washington. And he talked about the concerns about trillions of dollars in new spending. And he featured a little montage, if you will, from the one and only Ted Cruz. Let's roll the tape. I want us to watch this segment featuring Larry Kudlow and his comments. Remember, this is the former director of the White House Economic Council under former President Trump, and he was always on TV talking about how high the stock market was. He was talking about car sales going up. All this was happening in the middle of the pandemic. Yes, folks, all of this actually happened. I covered this extensively on our channel. You and I went through that journey together. But let's take a look at what Larry Kudlow is saying now, his concerns with Biden's Washington and, I quote, anti-growth and recovery killing measures. And again, his comment that the best welfare program is a good paying job. Let's roll the tape and hear from Larry Kudlow, the former White House senior economic advisor to former President Trump. Let's roll the tape and watch.
I want to single out three major problems in Mr. Biden's policy arsenal that are of great concern to me. First, he is conducting a war on investment and therefore a war on jobs and wages by jacking up investment taxes to marginal rates we haven't seen in over 50 years. In particular, moving the corporate tax rate from 21 to 28%, which will be over 30% using combined federal-state corporate tax rates. Second, increasing the tax on global cash held by American companies from 10.5% to 21%. That is a killer. And third, doubling the core capital gains tax from 20 to 40%. And remember, this is a second tax on corporate profits with integrated rates in the mid-50s. And you add in high tax states like New York, California, you'd be moving into the low 60s at a minimum. Nothing like this has ever been seen before. Now, Mr. Biden's team believes this will raise money to finance their social programs. Let's not forget, in a mere 100 days, $6.35 trillion in additional spending. $6.35 trillion. Now, here's a quick take on this from Senator Ted Cruz on all that spending.
They want massive new taxes, massive regulations. That is going to kill jobs. It's going to drive down your wages. It's going to put you and your kids and your grandkids deeper and deeper in debt. And, you know, I've joked, I really hope that nobody tells the Democrats what comes after $1 trillion.
That is a totally hilarious joke on a Ted Cruz adjusted basis. Just kidding, Senator. Keep up the good work, and please come on our show soon. By the way, Biden's spending is likely to continue to work through 51-vote reconciliations in the Senate. It's a partisan process that really violates the spirit, if not the rules, behind reconciliation. You shouldn't be able to do it 3 times in 1 year. Trump never did it more than once a year for these budgetary purposes. And the big COVID relief packages during Trump's term totaled $3.5 trillion, did not use reconciliation, and was genuinely bipartisan. But Joe Biden's Washington doesn't seem to realize whatever revenues they think will come will be hugely short, because these high tax policies will sink the economy. They will reduce employment and curtail real wages. That, by the way, is going to put more people on social welfare programs, which is absolutely not what we want. Now, everybody knows the best welfare program is a good paying job. By attacking investment seed corn, which lowers productivity, loses jobs, and lowers wages, we're going to get more welfare and fewer jobs. Now, I would add to this an enormous leap in regulatory burdens, particularly aimed at fossil fuel energy. In the name of the Green New Deal, itself a radical proposal that Biden campaigned against, we will be stifling the economy by reducing American energy and power sources. Therefore, it is anti-growth. It's recovery killing. There should be an all-of-the-above energy strategy that produces more power and therefore more growth and therefore puts America first, not only in the global race for capital, but in the global race for energy and power.
So I have a question for you, my viewers and subscribers. Do you think the best welfare program is a good paying job? And if you agree, let me know why you agree. If you disagree, let me know your point of view. I can tell you that individuals in travel, leisure, entertainment, and hospitality have lost their jobs forever. I can tell you that individuals who took decades, in some cases generations, to escape the cycle of poverty that you see on your screen right now are unable to escape the cycle of poverty because this pandemic has pushed them back into the cycle of poverty. I can tell you that 40% of those who are unemployed right now are long-term unemployed. In other words, they've lost their job for 6 months or more. In many cases, they've seen their jobs disappear permanently. I can tell you that individuals are not receiving unemployment when they're supposed to, and I can tell you that there are a lot of problems in our country, specifically for the most vulnerable individuals. This pandemic has created a scenario where the rich are doing just fine. They bounce back. They got a lot of people who made 6-figure salaries have got their jobs back. In fact, there's more demand for those individuals because a lot of these individuals can work from home. But there are individuals who are low wage earners, who are middle income earners, who have seen their jobs disappear permanently. Try telling these individuals that the best form of welfare is a good paying job. I have some news for you, Larry Kudlow. Nobody wants a handout. Nobody wants welfare. We need the government to support us at a time when it is needed, and the government should support those who need help the most. To say that the best form of welfare is a good paying job is in some cases a little demeaning. Let me know whether you agree or disagree. My name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time. Please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications if you agree with me. I want you to know I work hard on this channel every single day, and all I ask of you is please click the like button. Please subscribe. Please enable notifications, because that is your way of supporting our channel. That's it, everybody. Thank you so much. Let me know what you think of Uncle Kudlow's comments. There he is once again. What's up, Larry? Staying busy on Fox, doing quite well. Probably, drinking expensive whiskey, propping his legs up on a leather chair every evening, while some of our most vulnerable Americans are looking for their stimulus check, looking for unemployment benefits, and are not looking for welfare. I assure you, they are not looking for a handout. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, please click like, please subscribe, please enable notifications. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Take care. Bye.